about to say happy 12th of January, but it's not very happy. I am fuming. Today was supposed to be the day the flooring company was supposed to come back for the second time to start repairing all the damaged floor from move-in. Like, most of it, like I said, there was a few pieces that we found after the fact, but a lot of the flooring that needs to get fixed was back from the blue tape walk on October 13th. It is now almost 3 months to the day, basically. It is 3 months because it's the 12th of January. And no one showed up. They were supposed to be here between 9 and noon. Called yesterday to the company to confirm that we were all good to go. Spoke with one of the people that works there, the guy that came out to do the initial walkthrough of what's been damaged. He took all the photos and everything. He's the one that scheduled the first guy who apparently couldn't do the job because it was too big of a job. And now this second crew that was supposed to come out today, that I confirmed with this person from the flooring company. I left a message yesterday. He called me back yesterday afternoon. Yes, we're on for tomorrow. Everything's good. I'm going to call again tonight to confirm everything, walk them through everything. It's now 12:15. If they're going to be late, call. If you can't show up, call. Like, I'm so tired of having to have Brad move our furniture, because they said that they would move the big sectional for us because of the inconvenience, so that they, you know, we're gonna have a crew of guys to do this. So we have everything moved. Like, we have all the stools shoved over there. We have, well, I was painting that. I've been working on that for like the last couple days because obviously I can't do a lot with my back at one time. But that was the cabinet that was here. Brad has everything pushed off to the side. We moved the tables over here. Like, I'm over this. This is the second time that we did this because we're waiting for them to come fix all the damaged floor that shouldn't have been damaged the first time. Like, I'm just over this. I'm about to call the field manager because I don't even want to call the flooring company anymore because I'm just livid. Like, I am just over this. I'm over the house with all these issues that are ongoing from the blue tape walk. And I don't care at this point what anybody says or comments below, because you shouldn't be living with blue tape on your freaking floors since move-in. Like, this is now 3 months later, and sorry, but like, this damage was done because these contractors rushed because they had too many jobs, and it was all about money, 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 money from the builders. And it just goes to show that they are still overwhelmed because they can't even have the decency to call us to tell us that they can't come today, even though they confirmed with us yesterday, because I called. He didn't even bother calling me. He said he would call me Monday, which was 2 days ago because today's Wednesday. And he said he would call me Monday to confirm, and didn't hear from him, so I had a call on Tuesday to confirm. Left a message. He finally called me back before the end of the day. But this is just, sorry, I'm really fuming. Like, it takes me a lot to get really angry, but this is just unacceptable at this point anymore. Like, it was unacceptable at the beginning, but they said they'll fix it, they'll take care of it. Well, I don't know what to do now because I don't know if we need to get a lawyer involved. Like, I'm just over this. Like, we've had so many issues, so many outstanding things that are still yet to be finished with Highland Homes besides the flooring. The tile still is not fixed, which is ironically the same company for the flooring. So we still have all that mess to deal with in the shower and the tub, that basically the shower needs to be completely ripped out on the base, and a few of the other tiles in the whatchamacallit, tub are gonna have to be replaced too. This is probably Brad because he's angry too. Well, I just left him a pretty long voicemail. I don't even want to speak to the the flooring company at this point, because I have no respect for a company that schedules, well, first of all, their contractors install the flooring too fast and rush the job, because their guy that came out at the end of December said that exact thing. And I think I mentioned it in the blog when he showed up and said it was too big of a job and they just rushed because they didn't do things properly. Obviously, I don't know the exact process of doing the flooring because I'm not a flooring contractor, but obviously the job was too big for him. I did give the company credit because I called out that same day after that guy left and said, no, we'll have somebody out, but we had to wait until January, which didn't make me happy, but at least the idea that it was going to get done made me happy. But I have no respect now for a company who, there's no excuse at this point. It's 3 months and we're still dealing with blue tape on our floor every single day I walk across it. And it doesn't blend in. It reminds me every day of the flooring issues in this house. Sorry, I'm over it. Oh, haven't shown you that yet. I did do my tree. I'll turn you guys around and show it to you in a second, but I'm just, like, I just want it to be fixed. Like, that's all we're asking. I just want it to be fixed. I don't want it to be delayed any longer. I wanted this to be fixed before my family came. They're coming, you know, in February, and now it's the 12th of January, and who knows when it's gonna get fixed now. I mean, this is just not okay. Like, I know I haven't sat down and done the review just because there's just been a lot of stuff I've been trying to get done before my family comes to visit, because we've, you know, been wanting to get the house a little bit more settled in, get things fixed that need to be fixed for the blue tape walk. You know, I was taking Christmas down like the last week. I'm just over it. I don't know if we need to get a lawyer involved at this point, because I feel like that's what we need to do. It may end up being more expensive in the long term. I don't know, like, we'll have to look into it, but the amount of stuff that we've dealt with and the amount of stuff that we're still waiting to deal with, it's just unacceptable. Like, when you have the flooring in our master bath is bubbling up and you walk on it and it feels like you're walking on like packaging bubble, like, what's that stuff called? Like the bubble wrap, it feels like that, like you're popping bubbles every day when you're walking across it. We paid an upgrade for this flooring and it was rushed. I still can't take a bath in our master bath because of all the tile issues, because the grouting is not like 100%, so I don't want to do anything to cause any leaking behind the tiles where it's not fully grouted, even though the tub is below where the tiles are. I don't want to do anything that could cause mold or more damage in the long run, so I'm just waiting until that gets fixed. But that too was addressed on the blue tape walk back on October 13th. Yeah. All right, enough venting. I'm gonna show you guys the Valentine's tree. Then I'm gonna sit down and make, well, I'm sitting down. I'm gonna get up and make a salad for lunch and just try to take deep breaths, put a funny movie on or something. I've been sitting here all morning waiting for them to come. I'm trying not to cry, but like, this isn't right. This isn't right whatsoever. And I know things could be worse. I know things are worse in the world than dealing with flooring, but when you're being pushed aside left and right because somebody doesn't want to do the job because it's too big for them, and they weren't told, even though he said, the guy from the flooring company said he told the contractor what the job was. Like, you just don't know who to believe anymore, you know? I'm tired of the back and forth. I just want the job to get done. I I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of being upset. Yeah. So anyways, let me get up and show you guys the tree. So I did take everything off except for the netting. I kept that on. And then I just basically started from scratch. I added some of the ornaments that I had on for the holidays, obviously, to keep it more coastal theme. These are the ones that I had on hand that I bought recently. These little wood things I've had, and like the bigger ones, I've had those for a long time, but I just made them into ornaments. I used to use them as bowl fillers. So yeah, I think it turned out cute. I added like one string of red lights to it as well because it used to just have white lights on it. But I love it. I think it turned out great. At least I can stare at this beautiful thing while I eat my lunch, being frustrated with the flooring company. But yeah, I think it looks cute. I did start to decorate for Valentine's over here and in the kitchen and stuff, but everything sort of got pushed aside because of them coming to do the floor today, which obviously didn't happen. Yeah, I don't even like feel motivated to do a few other things today, but I'm going to make myself do it because I just don't want to sit here and like somber about the situation. So I'm gonna make myself lunch, watch a movie or something funny, so that I can get myself motivated to try to do some, actually, I think I'm gonna try to organize a little bit more in here. I did get some things done the last couple days. I still have this tree to put out in the garage. I had moved everything because that's one of the pieces of flooring that was damaged back when we first moved in. Oh, well, not moved in, but blue tape walk. Same thing with this stuff here. So I just made a space for them to be able to work. I packed up all the Christmas stuff except for this tree, like I said. These are our tables and our rug that were out front, but Brad just moved them in here. I have a few Valentine's stuff that I still want to use, and then the rest of it I'm either going to donate or maybe try to sell. I don't know. But I think maybe after lunch I'm going to try to organize this a little bit better and try to organize this area a little bit better too. Try to get some paperwork filed that I haven't filed in a while. I've just been sort of stacking things up under there and under there. After I did some measuring of the furniture that I thought I was going to buy for in here, it was actually much smaller than what I thought it was. So it's always good to look at the measurements. The desk might still be okay, but the filing cabinet was much smaller than what I was expecting, and for the cost of it, it wasn't worth the price. So we're gonna still keep looking for that, but let's go make some lunch and put a funny movie on and try not to be so frustrated, even though I am, with this whole situation, because it just makes me angry. Like, I don't know, I keep repeating myself, so I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. It's now 12:30. No phone call from the flooring company to say, hey, sorry, our guys couldn't make it out there. Like, I just think it's so disrespectful, like, so disrespectful. Actually, I have a little bit of soup left over. I'm gonna have that instead of a salad so that that doesn't go to waste. Brad bought a family size thing of soup the other day. That's broccoli cheddar. So that will be my lunch, and then an apple, and call it lunch. All right, I'm gonna set you guys down. I'm gonna try to calm my nerves down a little bit and go from there, but another day goes by, no flooring being fixed. Frustrating. It's like almost 5 o'clock. Update on the flooring situation. Well, I left a voicemail for the field manager, and then like whatever the person below him, his title, for Highland Homes, left them both voicemails earlier in the day. No return phone calls. So that's fun. And I ended up calling the flooring company because I wanted to speak to somebody today. I thought that for sure somebody from Highland Homes would have called me back because of obviously our frustration, and that didn't happen. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm calling the flooring company. It's just frustrating because, you know, Highland Homes has been apparently using this flooring company. Well, I guess they're not just flooring. Well, I guess part of their name is flooring, but they also do like tile and other kind of work too. But anyways, it's just surprising that, like, if they're such a renowned and well respected company, like, why wouldn't you call back to tell me, hey, they're gonna take care of this for you, you know, this and that. Like, but every time that, like, at least when I talk to the one person from Highland Homes, not the field manager, but the other person, they are like, yeah, this company, meaning the flooring company, is really hard to deal with sometimes. They're hard to get a hold of, and they take a long time to get things done. Surprise, surprise. So anyways, got through to, I guess, a secretary or something, explained everything to her, wasn't able to speak to the guy that I normally speak with when it comes to scheduling, and the person that came out to inspect the floor and the tile when we first moved in. Had to leave him a message, but she took the message as well. Like, she wrote down a bunch of stuff. She said that she would speak to him even before he gets a chance to listen to his voicemail, because I guess he was out of the office or something. Finally heard back from him. He during the phone call, he's like, are you free for tomorrow? And I said, yes, I'm free the rest of the week, you know, and next week to get this taken care of. He's like, well, I have a commercial guy that can come out tomorrow, hopefully, to do it for you. I'm gonna call and confirm and call you back to let you know. The flooring person called me back and confirmed that yes, this other guy can do it tomorrow. So I can tell he was frustrated because he apologized like over and over again, and he said, I'm upset for you too. Like, this is not how we work. And I'm just thinking, well, what happened to the guy back in December? Why did you explain the job to him, and you hired him to do the job, and he said he could do the job. He came out and he said it was too big of a job. So it's just, I don't know who to believe at this point. Bottom line is, somebody else is supposed to come out, so hopefully third time's a charm for tomorrow. Sorry that this vlog is pretty much me complaining about stuff that's still in our house that's blue tape and things that need to be fixed. It is what it is, but we shall see. I'm looking forward to Friday and Saturday because Brad has off, and Brad's actually going to be here tomorrow morning, and he said they will be here first thing in the morning by 9 o'clock, 9:30. He guaranteed that to me, and I'm like, okay. So we shall see. So at least Brad will be here if they show up at the time the guy said. So we shall see. Yeah. Again, sorry that this vlog for Wednesday has just been a lot of me talking. But I've said from the very beginning, throughout this entire process of the house, I'm going to be raw, real, and honest, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I just am shocked that Highland Homes, the two people that we've been dealing with for repairs after we moved in, I'm just really shocked that it's now 5 o'clock, and I left them both voicemails like around 12:15, and then 1 o'clock at the other person. So it's just disappointing that not one of them could call back. So anyways, tomorrow's another day. Hopefully we can finally get this taken care of. He didn't have any updates on the tile situation in the bathroom because I asked him that since he was on the phone. He's apparently still waiting on one of the sizes of the tile, but that's all he could say. He's like, I'm not sure why the other one's not in stock. He's like, it should be. We should have it, so I don't know. Anyways, thanks for listening to my rant today about the issue with trying to get our floor fixed. So fingers crossed, tomorrow will be a better day and we'll go from there. So I will talk to you guys then.